So when people see these similarities from back then, let's say pre-Balco, Balco, and then even now, that raises more suspicions to you because there's certain things that didn't change about some of the things that you do.
I wish we could pull it up, but we won't take the time to do it. But did you see the comment that I sent to you where I referenced Ralph Waldo Emerson?
Where was the comment at, on YouTube?
Oh, you didn't see it? What he basically said is, speak your mind today, though it may contradict everything you said yesterday. So you will be misunderstood. To be great is to be misunderstood. Look at Socrates, Galileo, Newton, etc. Why would you change your mind? Because you got new information. That's why I'm here. Okay. Hopefully people will learn some of the things, and the suspicion that they have, those levels will come down because they see I'm an open book. I'll come back here again, Marty. You know, you can pile the questions on. I'm at any time, I'm willing to answer. Now, let's try to eliminate the repetition so we can be effective with both of our time. But all I'm trying to say is, people, if you get new information, you know, it's very easy for, it says, what does it say in the Bible? Do not judge according to appearances. Things appear a certain way.
And now, you know, you can't speak the Bible to the preacher now.
There's no there, okay? So everybody, there's a there. He's got to be doing something. I'm telling you, I'm suspicious. Oh, based on what? Based on them being uninformed is what I believe.
And also you can't, and also because the performances of the fighters that work with you has been enhanced. So that's another reason too, Vic.
Didn't Devin Haney say in the film that it enhances performance is just without the drugs?
Huh?
Devin Haney said in the Netflix film, what Victor's doing enhances performance, but it's just without the drugs.
That's what he said. I've used that reference time and time again, and people say that I was hating. So I'm glad you said that. That is correct. 2 Cents Boxing had a question. Double salute to her again. Do you incorporate hydrogen in your training? If so, how?
The answer is no.
Okay. Cooking with Frank. Double salute to you, Cooking with Frank. Frank says, are any of the snack supplements known to cause bumps on a fighter's forehead at 36 years old?
You know, sometimes zinc, if you're low in testosterone, and if you're low and you correct that, then that is one of the side effects of increasing testosterone. So we have had cases of people taking ZMA where they may develop some acne.
And does that have anything to do with their age? Because he mentioned 36 years old.
You usually don't see acne on somebody 36, you know, even though I see a lot of boxers with acne all over their back and their neck and everything else. I don't think it's caused from repleting a zinc deficiency. I think it's more likely caused from using testosterone, but that's just my opinion.
You got it. Demetrius Bright, salute to you. Demetrius says, salute, looking professional, Manager Marty. Thanks for the continuation of this well-informed interview with Mr. Conti. I do have a question for you. Somebody's saying something about a wrench. I talked to you before about, hold on for 1 second. So let me just say this while I got you here. Let me clarify. Let me clarify a few things. Everything, let me say this because I know we have people here that want to make me out to be something that I'm not. So I'm gonna say this while you hear, Vic, right to your face. Everybody that knows me know I stand 10 toes down. Everything that I said about whether it be Crawford, whether it be Devin Haney, whether it be anything about Mr. Victor Conti, when they were not here, I asked the questions that I wanted to get the answers to. I've already asked them. I'm not acting different for nobody. Some people in the chat saying I'm being too nice to you, Vic. The bottom line is whatever I can say privately, I can say publicly. Everybody that knows me know that anything that I said it already, and I'll say it while Vic is here. Everybody knows when I said the snack program works, I've been telling y'all that it worked. Most of you have been criticizing me, saying I'm hating on Terrence Crawford, saying that I'm just making stuff up because I wanted Errol Spence to win. Bottom line is I know what I saw. I knew that performance enhancement Now, hey, whether we got Victor here, he told us it was legal. People can say it's illegal. That's their opinion. You never heard me even speak on that publicly because that's not my place. And we businessmen. The bottom line is that nobody can deny that the SNAP program works. I've been saying it for 5 months. So it's nothing different that I'm saying now that I said before. You know, the bottom line is people were trying to criticize me because they wanted Terrence Bud Crawford to win. And he did win. And he won in dramatic fashion. And his performance enhancement worked because of all the fights that he was in since the SNAP program. And it works. And everybody else over there, it works. I'm saying the same thing that I've been saying. Y'all just didn't want to admit it and talk about the topic. And we glad Mr. Victor's here so we can clarify it.
Let me also chime in and say that the reason Terrence Crawford won that fight was not because of SNAC. Okay.
Oh, I would have to disagree with you, Mr. Vic. I would have to disagree with you. Now I know Spence wasn't 100%, but we can't deny we cannot deny the SNAC program works. It works. We can't deny it.
Let me say this as well. And I mentioned this earlier. Do you think if there was some sort of shady stuff going on at SNAC, that Robert Garcia, Virgil Hunter, Stephen Edwards, Andre Rozier, and Bob Santos would be wearing SNAC on television, would have banners up in all their gyms promoting SNAC? And if it turned out that SNAC was doing something bad, do you think that would be extremely damaging to their careers? Go talk to them. Go ask them. You know these people, Marty. Call Virgil. Call Robert. These are some of the top trainers in the business. There's no there. Would they put their reputations on the line, let alone the fighters? Think about that. Consider that in your judgment.
Absolutely. I'm just saying it works. Somebody, hold on. Somebody said something in the.
I want to know one thing, though, Marty. One thing. Are you having fun?
Well, that's usually my question to you. Absolutely. And guess what? We love to have you back. If there's any questions that I missed, I'm sure you're willing to come back. And the thing about it is,
be a man of my word, and every time you've reached out to me and I've told you what I would do, and did I not do it?
You did. Okay. You did. You did come through.
I'm not ducking anybody, and I don't care who you've got in there with whatever tough questions they've got. I will be here to answer them. Okay? Listen, let me also say, you ask about, this IRS and all this. Of course. Let me say this. Of course, after the whole Balco scandal, the IRS came in and audited me top to bottom, SNAC and my personal, and found this. Okay? So I'm clean. If there was ever a target, they have not come back. You know why? Because when they shake you down and they find something and they know you do bad stuff, they come back. When they shake you down and they waste all that time and they come up with nothing, they figure you're clean. So I've been thoroughly shaken down by the IRS. Let's add that to the commentary here.
Got you. Dub Right Side, thank you again. Salute for your contribution. Dub Right Side asked another question. Is there any programs equal to the SNAC program, in your opinion?
I do not believe there is. I believe we have the most scientific and futuristic training center in the world of boxing.
Well, we also know that you made references to Memo Heredia being in the camp of some fighters, including David Benavidez, who beat Andrade on that night. We know that his performance also was enhanced based on Memo's program. But you think, and you said the last time you were here, that Memo Heredia is a dirty trainer. Why do you keep on attacking Memo, saying he's a dirty trainer when none of his fighters tested positive as well?
I said this before. Memo has soldiers that go to various fight camps. He can't be everywhere, that administer these drugs under his protocol. Some of Memo's soldiers have come to me and said, I now decide I want to be on the side of justice. And his soldiers have taken the actual pills and ampules of injection that they have received from him and given to fighters and sent them to VADA to be sent in to be tested. So how would they get these? And they're telling me that this came from Memo. One of the guys lives in Mexico, has been to Memo's dad's house, has slept there, has known Memo since 1985. So I've got, and the amazing thing is he's got 4 soldiers, and they're all named Angel, which is his first name as well. and they're Angel Mendez or Martinez. Some of them got the exact same name with a little Javier in the middle. The guy that's in Puerto Rico that helped with Pascal, Jean Pascal, when he tested positive for 4 different drugs, that was one of Memo's soldiers down there. Okay. So a lot of these guys, the information comes to me directly from people who have worked with Memo, and the problem they have with Memo, and I've repeatedly heard this, is he rips people off for money. He hires them, he sends them places, and he doesn't pay them. So they're angry at him. Next thing you know, they're reaching out to me like, hey, we don't like Memo. He burned us. He ripped us off for money. Okay. So they're hoping that I can, through their cooperation and their substances that they're providing, that we have submitted for testing, and we know some of the things that he's doing. I'm hearing it directly from people. They're delivering the drugs.
Well, I mean, we know that if that is the truth, what you're saying about Memo, we also know that people can say that about your fighters, because the drug testing is flawed, as you say. So we don't know what
nobody has ever went to an anti-doping entity and said, I got these drugs from Victor Conti, test them, ever.